I'm here with Marcus Ashley-Jones, fresh off the racetrack. Huge victory, Marcus. I mean, the Red Buoys were your friend, but you went pretty well today, didn't you?
Yeah, no, it felt good. You know, it was a hot day out there, light easterly, so it's just keeping a cool head. And once we're in front, it was pretty easy. You just link up the headlands and sort of, just cover the fleet. It's pretty straightforward. Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate.
You can see what a very formal interview this is. There's a lot of... We'll just get out of the way before we get cut in half by a skiff. Yeah, that's Michael Coxon. He's not the strongest skiff sailor. He needs help. So Marcus, back to you. He's had a very tough day. So tell us about the start, because clearly the whole race for you, all the good news started at the beginning, didn't it? Because you popped out that start and there were no handicaps in play at that point. How do you do that?
Well, I guess the biggest thing, we just fiddled with the rig before the start and it felt fantastic. So we popped out at the start and went over to the, I'm not sure what the headland's called, but went in there and tacked over and it felt fantastic. We just sailed across and managed to work pretty well for us with the tide going across to the eastern shore.
You look like you didn't have a shortage of speed today, but did you have enough chances to line up with anyone? Because you were so far ahead most of the time, we couldn't quite work out what was going well.
Yeah, no, we haven't. We don't even know what we've done. I've just fiddled around with it. I didn't know where the rig was at, so we've got to put the loose gauge on and find out where it's at now.
You'll be saving those settings?
Yeah, I think we're definitely going to save those ones for February.
For the back down the fleet, it wasn't the most interesting race, but the front, it was interesting. You guys, a bit of a lesson in light air settings today. Yeah,
no, it felt great, and the boys did a great job. They told me on the way out to the start that they got home at 6 a.m. this morning after a big night out, so I think that's the key for us from now on.
It's a tradition of skiff sailing. Nice work, mate.
Thanks very much, guys.
So that was a pretty easy victory for Marcus, Mark, but it wasn't that easy for the pick the podium. But at the end, because DeLonghi came into the mix and did a great job off that red mark as well, it goes to James Williams got them all. He had DeLonghi and Mojo Wines. Didn't have the winner, but that was good enough. The only bloke with 2 right today. Go James. I think he was a winner a few weeks ago too, so he's got a lot of bars optics for Christmas presents this year.
Congratulations to him, and we'll see you next week.
We've got Asko, our leader. So you're going to be blessed with that for most of the race, unless something catastrophic happens. There's not much chance of that happening. They're just running away with this race. It all depends on how the chasers can apply some heat, maybe in that last beat, Mark. But these guys are just looking like they're having a ball up. Okay, second on the race course, and clear second right now is James Dorran's guys. He's got Archie Massey's stepped up to sail on the sheet. What's going on there, Mark?
Well, he seems to have lost quite a lot of weight. He's looking like a thin version of the Archie Massey we saw last year, but that's probably because he's just completed a Pacific crossing. Went off to America, bought himself a cruising boat and sailed it back across the Pacific, which tends to take a while, and you get in some hot weather and you don't eat like you do normally, and I'd say Archie's a few kilos light, but he hasn't forgotten how to sail, that's for sure. I think they're going to have a crack at this, having given up second place at all.
Yeah, they're giving it a big crack, and they've got a nice little vein here. Got their bow way down as compared to Mojo, who's not in as much pressure.
Close to finish. We're only talking about 30-40 metres, but Mojo, I think, have just got the brakes here. Archie tactically calls them all the way to the ley line, which is the best way to make sure nothing can happen, and Simon goes the other side, does the right thing really. But Mojo are just going to flick through, but nice race, nice end, good battle.